Couldn't use one of these. Wrench. Couldn't use something to adjust any turnbuckles. Team Corally Spark XB6, everyone. Bash buggy. Is it ready for a racetrack? There are limitations. You guys decide if you're like me, just a regular old guy who just wants to go out there and have fun and race on a racetrack and see what you can do. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for joining me today. If you guys been watching since last October, I started the race scene. Still a newbie, still a new person on the scene, trying to figure out everything, still learning stuff. Spark XB6, that's what I'm taking. And this weekend, this last coming weekend, I took it to ATHKBT, to the track, and had a blast. Yeah, there's, like I said again earlier, there's some limitations to this vehicle, and we're going to talk about some of those limitations here in a second. But yeah, this is my setup I have here, everyone. The Torox 185, which is 150 amp ESC, Surpass Hobby 4092 1650 kV motor, JX EcoBoost high voltage 35 kilogram servo. I'm paired up with the Radio Link R6 FG. It has gyro in it, and yeah, that's my basher setup.
21.4. Unknown driver.
All right, here I am, taking it out for its first run on the Drill and RC track. Just to get a feel for it, I'm going around the track real quick, trying to see what I need to do to keep it. And yes, you do hear the click of me turning the steering wheel and letting go. It's a bad habit I got, but you know, it's gonna take some time for me to break that habit. But yeah, she's got some power with the Torox 185 and the Hobby Star 1650 kV motor. She can actually hold her own out there right now by herself. I haven't raced her with anybody else out there, but it's doing pretty good. My issue is that, one, trying to get the turns and not oversteer or understeer. Two, the jumps, try to get those in there. The suspension's good, everyone, I ain't gonna lie. The suspension is awesome. She's land flat, she lands flush, but because I can't get enough droop in that front end, the takeoff is kind of rough. And when she lands, she doesn't have enough suspension to soak up the bumps. So when she lands, she goes all over the place. And there you see me, I'm hitting the jumps. And again, you hear the click, 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 me turning and letting go of the steering wheel, but
27.3.
Some people say that when she takes off that front end because you don't have enough droop in it, you can't get those shocks to rebound and give you that lift. I don't know what it's all about, but you know, it is what it is. So yeah, that's, again, me hitting the Drill and RC with the Team Corally Sparks, everyone. I ain't gonna lie, it surprised me. It's handling better than what I thought it would to be a basher buggy.
27.7. .3.
This is a basher vehicle. It's set up for a basher. There's nothing to adjust, no turnbuckles to adjust. Droop, you can adjust to a certain point, and that's a few things we're going to talk about here, right? Give a shout out and thanks to a couple of people, the guys at Drill and RC, who try to help me out to get this set up to a point where it handled the way it handled. I want to give a thanks out to HOBBYKING for sending out one of these 8400 milliamp LIHV batteries, 100C. And again, this is the one I use. You can tell it's dirty and filthy in the bottom. Well, this is the one I ran. Some of the guys helped me out on the track, everyone. They came over there, like I said, I wanted to try to get this buggy. It's a RTR. They're like, well, there's not much adjustability, is there? It's like, nope. Limitation that this thing has besides the droop is that these links here, fixed links, you can't adjust them. So I can bring it in on the hub itself to give it some toe out or some negative or positive. but that's not going to help. Most time they run it with neutral center for better stability on the straight line portion of the track.
33.2. Flag.
So a couple of guys, after they looked at it and saw that the ready run has again fixed linkage for camber or steering, same thing in the back for the rear suspension. But we can drop it down, give you a little bit more droop, so that way when you land, you don't hit hard, and when you take off, you get enough spring so you can, don't go flat in the air. And when they tried it, this is as far as we can get the grub screw. I don't know if you can see the grub screw right there. That's as far as we can take it down or take it up in order for it to still connect to the chassis here and not give it complete release and start damaging the suspension arm here. So they used a ProTech ride height gauge, 36 millimeters, get it off the ground and see if they can get this drop down to 28. As far as they can get it to, using that block was 26.5, 26.7, something like that. They couldn't get it to 28. They was like, well, we can adjust the shocks. So they took the shocks and they put it in all three positions. They put it in the top position, middle position, and bottom position, and still couldn't get the droop to drop any further than that.
27 flat.
Am I going to do anything else to this? Am I going to buy fixed links or something like that? No, I'm just going to run it like it is. Like I said again, I've got one in there. If I wanted to take it out there and do that, I will. But I'm just going to run this as is, as long as I can, to see what I can do with it. And if I want to get better, I'll bring the other one out. But I do plan on taking the Torox 185 out and replacing that with, I'm going to use an XC that I've got. I've purchased a few of those ESCs, so I'm going to use an XC. They call it a C6, C8, and that's 160 amp ESC. I'm going to pair it up with this system here so I can, And the reason why I'm doing that is because after that run, the 185, Torox 185 smelled like it was, getting a little bit hotter than what it normally would. Even from right out in the back 40, it had that hot metal smell. I don't know if you guys have smelled that before, but that's what it smelled like. And I don't want to burn up this ESC. I can put this ESC into another truck and have fun with it out in the back 40. But yeah, I'm going to replace that with a XCC6, not censored, it's centralist, so it'll pair up nicely with the Surpass Hobby 4092 1650 kV motor. Everything else is going to stay the same. I've got to buy another battery box. I just might buy that battery box they have on Team Corally has for their race buggy they just came out with, so that's why I'm buying a battery box so that I don't have to break this anymore. As far as landing, I mean, you heard the chassis slap. You're going to get that from those kind of jumps, everyone. As far as I'm concerned, it took off pretty well. But if you like me, everyone, and you like to go out there on Saturday and race and have fun with your buggy and take it to the racetrack, your local racetrack, and have fun with that too. If you got the Spark XB6, go for it, everyone. And You're not going to win any championship races with it, but you're going to have a blast with it like I am. Besides that, not being able to adjust the camber and everything else and get the droop lower, I think it handled out there pretty well, everyone. I think if I was out there on the track on a race day, I think I would have done pretty well. It is what it is. I don't expect anything special out of it. It is a bash buggy. It's from a race heritage company, but it's a bash buggy. That's what it's designed for, bashing, take a punishment, keep on running, and that's what it did. All those flips and tumbles and everything else out there. And yes, I got to clean it up here for the next practice session here coming up this weekend. So have you taken any of your bashers, or have you taken your Spark out there and try to race them on the track? And if you have, what was the outcome for you guys? Let me know, leave your comments below. If you enjoy the content with the Spark XB6 from Team Corally, do me a favor, hit the like button, the notification bell, or subscribe. You can do that if you want to. But if you want to support the channel and help me get a lot more, some gear to actually change ride heights and stuff, all I'm asking you to do is use a couple of those links. Use the link for CXC technology for the ESC. It's not an affiliate link, everyone. It's just a discount code. That code is still good till 30 February. The links that you can use that will help me out are affiliate links. One's HOBBYKING. I have a 5% discount code for you to use and purchase anything on HOBBYKING. You can use the China Hobby Line affiliate link as well. That'll help out too. The A-Main and Hobbytown affiliate links, to purchase some items through there that'll help me out as well. The merch store is open. If you guys want to just buy a mug or a hat or a t-shirt, that's fine too. It'll help me get more stuff for the channel, more stuff to race, and more stuff to bash. That would help out a lot, everyone. What would help out though, you come back, enjoy the videos that I put out, and we have a blast and a laugh. So on that note, everyone, all I can say is take care, stay safe out there, and I will see you guys on the next one, all right? I'm out.